Hi, I am John Keely. I would like to describe the functioning of my focalizing neutral concentrator. I will try to make comprehensible the computation of the number, even to infinity, of the corpuscular oscillations, induced on the introductory ninths, over their normal standard. The molecules of all visible masses, when not influenced by surrounding acoustic vibratory impulses, move at a rate of 20,000 oscillations per second, 1/3 of their diameters. We have before us one of these masses, either a silver dollar, a pound weight, a horseshoe, or any other metallic medium, which I associate to one of my nodal transmitters, the other end of which is attached to the clustered thirds, or third octave, of my focalizing neutral concentrator. Another transmitter, of gold, silver and platina sections, is attached to the sixth cluster of same disc, the other end of which is connected to resonating sphere on my compound instrument, all of which must be brought to a state of complete rest. Then, a slight tap, with a vulcanite rubber hammer on the Chladni resonating disc, will accelerate the 20,000 molecular oscillations to 180,000 per second, an increase of 9 times the normal number. The 9 nodes each touching the extreme end, next the mass operated upon, in this arrangement, silver, gold, platina, make up the 9. When I associate the 7th, I start with gold and end with platina, always on the triplets. Silver represents the lowest introductory third, gold the next and platina the highest. If we start with a gold node, the multiplication on oscillation will be 9 times 9 or 81 times the 20,000, which is 1,620,000 per second. Each node represents one wavelength of a certain number of vibrations when shifted along the transmitter, over the section representing its opposite metal. The shifting of the gold one over the silver extreme section will hold the corpuscular range of the mass velocity at 1,620,000 per second, the introductory chord being set at B third octave. It requires an accelerated oscillation on the molecules of a soft steel mass, at that chord, of a transmissive multiplication of the full 9, in order to induce rotary action on the neutral center, indicator of focalizing disk, which, by computation, means, per second, 156,557,552,198,220,000 corpuscular intermittent oscillations to move the disk 110 revolutions per second. This represents the multiplication on the first nodal dissociator of the 9th. The second transition, on the same would mean this number multiplied by itself, and the residue, product, of each multiplication by itself 81 times progressively. This throws us infinitely far beyond computation, leaving us only on the second of the full 9th, towards reaching the sympathetic corpuscular velocity attending the high luminiferous. I have induced rotation up to 123 revolutions per second to accomplish, but even this vibration represents only a minute fraction of the conditions governing the sympathetic vitality which exists in the far luminous centers.